G'day guys, how you going? Aura here. Now I will start with the caveat that I am certainly not the best Call of Duty player in the world, and Battle Royale styles of games are certainly not my strongest genre of game to perform in, and I have certainly no business being in. But with that said, let's get into it. If you know me, you will know that I am generally not the biggest fan of the Battle Royale games, and this is for a few reasons. Generally, I like to see progression in my game, rather than starting over fresh every time I play. Additionally, the fact that you can play a Royale game for 10 minutes not seeing a single soul, running around gathering gear and items, only to be shot by a sniper that you can't even see, and ending the game instantly. However, the Call of Duty Battle Royale Warzone does appeal to me in a few ways, which makes it stand out above the rest of the other games that are in the market. For one, the Goulag, or the Goulash as I like to call it, gives players a second chance at entering back into the battle if they beat someone in a 1v1 scenario. And this 1v1 takes place in an old abandoned looking public bathroom. And for someone as shit as me, this is an unreal feature, allowing me to get back into the game after a stupid death, and trying to reduce the burden that I place on my teammates. Whilst playing Warzone, I've played with friends, I've played with randoms, and I've also played with myself. Whilst playing all of these game modes, I've noticed certain aspects of the ways in which they operate, for better or for worse. Playing in a trio with a mate and another random has sometimes been frustrating, as the person you don't really know usually have plans of their own, and then they try to take on the entire map Rambo style, leaving me and the other teammate to play duo as they get killed generally in the first 5 minutes or so. And that isn't to say that I haven't had games where the random dude on my team has actually carried us all the way through and done everything for us. I've found playing in trio and quad game modes, the games go so much faster. Everything is so much more chaotic. This is probably due to the nature of the game mode, where you can have an organised team of 3 or 4 people talking on comms and behaving if they're the new SEAL Team 6. The organisation and communication allows teams to execute plays much more smoothly and decisively, especially against teams that have me in it, who has not much of a clue of what's going on. For this reason, these games are much faster. Even if you're one of the last people alive in the map, the game is much shorter. Typically, if your team kills 1 or 2 people from an enemy team, you will generally eliminate all of them. I mean, if they're able to win the Gulag, or at least some do, and then manage to buy back the remaining players. However, the odds of this happening are very low. So as you can see, just like that, 4 or 3 players can be eliminated from the game extremely quickly. I have found the solo experience to be vastly different in comparison to the team-based game modes. I found when playing in solo games, it is a much slower and gradual pace that the game runs at. The last time I'd played, I went roughly 20 minutes without seeing another player at all, and I ended up killing 1 player and then getting killed within a minute later. During this game, I had sat in the one building almost the entire time, and for me, this isn't really fun. Yes, I may get killed within 5 minutes in other game modes, but at least I'm doing something. At least I'm actually getting to play the game. It may be the fact that Activision needs to make the solo maps a lot smaller, or have the gas in the ring close in a lot faster, in order to group up the players together faster, providing a more engaging experience. Because if you were to die stupidly as I did, it wouldn't have mattered. I would simply just sign up for another 5 to 10 minute game, and there wouldn't have been much of a feeling of loss. Now this is instead of the current situation of 20 minutes of doing nothing, going down the toilet. By implementing a change such as this, they would reduce the time that players feel like that they were wasting. But I do have to say, overall, this is by far one of the best Battle Royale games I have ever played. Now this may be due to the fact that this is a Call of Duty game. The developers didn't try and change anything about the core mechanics of the game, or add anything new. Call of Duty is a tried and tested game from Activision. The premise is that you're an army man, you have a gun, you kill army men. Since the first Call of Duty that was released in 2003, the framework has been largely left alone. There's a campaign or story mode that I think generally is only played when the internet is down. There's the multiplayer mode, which the franchise has been built upon. Although minor changes to the leveling systems and rewards have happened over the years, it is largely unchanged. And of course there was the zombies mode, which was extremely popular as well. Warzone is their first real go at a battle royale, and they know that they have to appeal to their already massive fan base for this to be a success. And I'm so glad they didn't go down the path of imitating Fortnite and adding some confusing building systems or resources into the game. Call of Duty games need to stick to this style. There's no need for innovation or change. What they have works, and after almost 20 years, Activision knows this. Like I said earlier, this is the best Battle Royale game I've ever played, and that is for the simple fact that they aren't trying to be fancy or flashy with the game's mechanics and systems. Thank you very much for watching, guys. I really appreciate all the support that you guys have been giving me. Remember to like and subscribe. Come follow me over on twitch.tv/auraparty. I stream as much as I can. And cheers, guys. Hopefully I won't see you in the Goulash.